Hey everybody, Steve here. So, fans and people who watch this channel regularly know that I do not buy new comics. I haven't bought new comics since back in the early to mid 2010s, like 2015, when the all new, all different Marvel showed up and they just destroyed every legacy character just so they could bring in garbage characters to take their place. Well, I was on vacation recently, and I was at one of the comic book stores that I liked to frequent when I was living up in Pennsylvania, and I bought some back issues, helped fill some holes, and I browsed the new comics wall, and I saw one that piqued my interest. You guys seen the thumbnail. You know what's going on. I got Doctor Strange #1. New Doctor Strange. Wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what was going on. Doctor Strange is one of my favorite characters. Collected a lot of his back in the old days, back in the 80s and 90s. So I wanted to see what was happening. I know that he had died a while back, and his wife, Clea, took over for a while and helped bring him back. So I wanted to see what happened. I wanted to see what was happening with the good doctor. And I'll be honest, I was not impressed. I was not impressed at all. It just didn't hit me the way I thought a Doctor Strange comic should. Now, this is just me. This is my opinion, my review. Your mileage may vary. But the story was very weak. Was it Zeb McKay is the writer of this? I haven't read any of his stuff before, and he really didn't do anything to make me want to read any more of his stuff. And the artist on this book is Pascal Ferry, and the art, okay, the art wasn't bad. Let me give you guys some examples. Here in this panel, we see Daredevil, and something looks off. There's something weird about it. Look at this. Yeah, it's his head. His head seems oddly misshapen. Now, like I said, I've been out of new comics for a while, so I don't know if something happened to Daredevil. Did he get mutated into something and he's getting better, or is he having a allergic reaction to something like parsnips and it's causing his head? I don't know, but I don't know if it's the artist or if it's an actual thing with Daredevil. If you guys know why his head looks like that, please let me know in the comments. I don't know. I really appreciate your help with that. Another panel towards the end they meet up with the bad guy of issue 1, and just to prove that he's the bad guy, he decides to kill an innocent person or being. And you have two Sorcerer Supremes. Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth, of this dimension. Clea is the Sorcerer Supreme of the Dark Dimension. You have two powerful magic-using people, and when the bad guy kills this being, just look. They stand there just with mouths like, no. I mean, quite honestly, it's like,
we've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
So I don't get it. That's not necessarily an art issue. That's a writing issue, or it could be a bit of both. But you'd think if you have two powerful magic users, and they see the bad guy about to kill someone, they'd be like throwing magic hands or something to help. But they just stand there with their arms down on the side, like, no. So I don't get it. Now, like I said, the art was eh. Pascal Ferry got his start, I found out, back in 1995 as a guest penciler for Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, in issue number 85. Here's just a sample, just one panel of what that looked like back in 95. Sorry, 95. I like this. This is good. This is what a comic book should look like. Not these thin little lines, not a comic that looks like I'm going to break it if I handle it too hard. This looks really good. I found this online. I read the entire book. The story was good. The art was great. I might have to find this in real life and actually own the issue, and then collect around it like I always seem to do. Yeah, I know computers are taking over a lot of the jobs in comics. You know, they use computers to color stuff. I guess they're still using. I guess they're using computers to letter things now. They're not doing it by hand. I looked for the inker in this book. I don't see an inker anywhere. There's a colorist, but an artist, and unless artists are doing their own inking these days, I don't know. Again, they're doing all this on computer as well. They're using laptops and things. I guess I'm just old school. I like the comics these days look soulless. There's no art to it. It all looks artificial and just not. It has no heart. It has no soul. Anyway, what do you guys think? Have you read this comic? Are you a fan of this new series, or have you seen what I've seen and decided not to collect it? Let me know in the comments. I really like to know what you guys think. That's all I got.